Hello, everybody out there. Hey, guys. Thanks for tuning in on a Saturday night. I'm going to go ahead and switch this thing around here. And I have a special guest joining. Well, first of all, let me just say who I am. I'm Nikki Lewis. This is the hubby. Say hi.
Hey, guys. How are you?
This is the husband, Trey. This is the first time he's joined me on a scope.
I've been scope averse.
But I pulled him into the addiction.
You sure did.
Yes. So I appreciate you guys joining us on a Saturday night. We are just here relaxing. The kiddies are with grandma, so the hubby and I have some time together, right?
Nice. Absolutely.
So we're enjoying a little wine on a Saturday night, but we have to get up really early. So first of all, if this is your first time joining me, I'm Nikki. This is my husband, Trey, and we own a gourmet crispy treat company called Mallow Crunchies. Really good crispy treats. But we also are launching a podcast called Biz Underdog to Top Dog, where we talk to successful business owners, and those business owners help us get over the hump of where we are and help us get to where we want to be in business. So getting over that hump of working so hard. So because we're a couple in business, we wanted to just come to you right now and talk for a second. First of all, because we just watched Chalene Johnson's Periscope, right? Very
good scope.
Yeah, it was such an awesome scope. So if you guys aren't following Chalene Johnson, it's just at Chalene Johnson, Chalene Johnson.
Yep.
So be sure to tune into her scopes because they are funny, educational. She always gives some value, always giving value in her scope.
She knows her stuff.
Yeah, she knows her stuff, and she's just interesting to watch. Anyway, so one of the things she talked about was that if you are a couple in business together, it's best if you are not the same. Couples who have the same personality traits and are extremely similar in so many different levels don't really succeed.
Right, you start to hate that person. Just like I think it's just any relationship. It's not just in business, but couples, husband, wives, boyfriend, girlfriends, that person should not be exactly the same as you. And that's why we're so totally separate and different, but, great relationship that's been around for a long time and it's going to the finish line. But anyway, I think those, you want to have relationships in business just like any other relationship that complements and kind of offsets the other. So, one person, if somebody is just always a big go-getter, the other person may be someone that tempers that a little more.
That's right. So we're talking about the yin and yang of having a business relationship when you're a couple. So tonight we just want to talk about real quick 3 things that allow couples in business to thrive. Because Trey and I have been in business together for a long time. I mean, we've done, multi-level marketing for a long time.
Sure.
Real estate and
business.
Oh, I did have a cooking business. I had a cooking business. I had a cookie business. What else? Real estate investing we did for years. Loved that business. Till the bubble burst and then we had to get out.
The bubble burst and we burst along with it.
We were on the wrong side. So, maybe in the future. And now with this business, Mallow Crunchies and the Mallow Bar, which has been our dessert concept. So we have worked together quite a bit and, we've learned some things. Yep. So we want to talk about the 3 things that allow couples to thrive in business together. And one of the first things is just to respect your differences. And this is kind of piggybacking off of what Chalene spoke about tonight. But when you're working in business together, you got to respect your differences. Men and women are different. People in a relationship are different.
Yep.
Talk about some of our differences.
I don't know. I know we always talk about how you want to get up in the morning and you have your list of things to go through the day. And that's just not how I roll. I like to kind of, just kind of freestyle.
Right. I'm a planner, folks. I love to plan. Right.
Big time. In business, there's a lot of opportunities that come up and ideas. When you're in a relationship with an entrepreneur, who's an entrepreneur, kind of tried and true like Nikki, there's always something else that they want to do. They're never just content. And that's fine. I love that. I myself maybe a little more content at times, and there's a good offset, a good balance. You know, she may want to jump all the time, and I'm like, let's kind of chill. Let's, you know, take care of this project, this task, this business, or this whatever venture, and then we'll do that. So I'm more calculating. So I think that's,
is anybody, I don't know if any of you guys are in business together, anybody in business with their mate, because I would love to see how other people are doing it. But what we found is that, you know, the first thing is you have to respect your differences. And I'm very specific. When we're dealing with people, I like to give details. I'm very detail oriented, where Trey is just super general. So, you know.
That's what we always have that fight all the time.
We do.
She's like, I need to get back to this person to tell them whatever about something going on. I'm like, well, just let them know that this is the situation. That's it. She's like, no, people want more detail than that because then they're going to have all these questions. Right. I'm like, well, okay, fine. Do it your way.
So, I mean, you know, we got to work with that. We got to respect each other's differences. He lets me go ahead with my details. Sometimes I let him go ahead with his me in general. But, you know, it works for us. The second thing is, which kind of piggybacks off the first one, is to play to your strengths.
For sure.
Play to your strengths, not to your weaknesses.
Right.
You know, so many people want to focus on their weaknesses. They want to get better in certain areas because they feel they have a weakness in it. But we really believe that you have to play to your strengths. So if you know you are good at something, go with that and let the other person be good at the thing that they're good at, because that way you can, you know, take it to the top level, right?
Absolutely. So examples of that, you know, just I'm more of an extrovert, people person, where Nikki is more, not necessarily, she's an introvert mostly, primarily. She's an extrovert when she needs to be, but she's definitely content, you know, doing her own thing, playing in her own sandbox, staying by herself and just knocking out her tasks.
Right.
Where I like to talk to people, I'm into things like technology, so I handle those things on the business side. So any technology, any back end, that's my forte. When it comes to things like media and planning and, you know, giving statements, doing interviews, things like that, I push her out there for that. Because in this business for sure, I like her because it was her dream when she started. I like her to be the front person, and I kind of stayed in the background.
Right. And I don't mind being the front person. I play to that. You know, I love to do that. Even though I'm so weird that, you know, I feel like I'm an introvert. I mean, I really could just stay in the house, just read a book, but I am in front of the public quite a bit, which is necessary in business.
For sure.
And I like it, which is weird that I feel like I'm an introvert, but it just works.
We kind of do like an opposite role thing. But anyway, play to your strengths, you know, whatever those may be. You know, behind the scenes, in the office, planning, operations, things like that. Play to your strengths. If you're an organizational, detailed person, then, you know, handle that in business.
And he's definitely the techie. So whatever we need on the technology front, I just pass it on to him because I'm not doing that. That's not my thing at all. So we have to have defined roles. So that's the thing there. You know, play to your strengths, have defined roles in business.
Absolutely. And that helps so you don't trip over each other too.
Yeah. And then the last thing, what would you say, number 3 is?
I say just have fun. You know, have fun and just give love. You know, love. You know, that's, I think if you have the opportunity to kind of work together, share a vision, you know, so many people don't have that opportunity. So if you're in business with your partner, you're able to, again, work together, you know, drum up that good synergy to kind of focus on a common goal. That's, you know, it's a blessing, and it's something that, you know, definitely you don't want to take lightly, but at the same time, don't take yourself too seriously. Have fun and just, you know, love each other up.
How do you think we make it fun?
I'd say for ourselves, I mean, we have fun just being around each other.
We do.
But outside of that good mushy stuff, you know, when I'm working and getting busy and trying to, you know, knocking out tasks, building a website, whatever is going on, I take a break. You know,
like
totally opposite from you.
Like Trey takes a break every 15 minutes.
I'm kind of like a kid. You know, ADD is probably somewhere within there, but that's the technology side of me and analytical things. But we have that kind of attention span, kind of like my kids. But I take a break. I come see Nikki. I come get hugs, kisses, squeeze the cheeks or something.
Extremely affectionate. That's another way we are extremely different. He's all affection. I'm really not. It's
nice. Yin and Yang.
When it comes to him, though, it's different. But, you know, like just not naturally. Not naturally. That's his thing. Right. So he takes a break every few minutes. You know, I like to work for a project from start to finish.
For sure.
So that's, again, respecting each other. but keeping it fun. You know what I'm saying? So we have a lot of fun in business.
Yep.
Respecting who each other are and doing it. So, you know, if you're blessed to have a business that you can work with your spouse, make the most of it. Remember these tips. And I just wanted to pull Trey in because he's never on a scope with me.
She got me. Saturday night.
Saturday night.
What
We're
am I
looking a
doing
little
on
rough,
Saturday
guys.
night?
No makeup or anything.
That's
you know,
all
we're just
right.
relaxing,
Drinking
little
wine, having fun.
having a good night.
House is
So thanks
quiet.
for joining us for a few minutes.
For sure.
And we'll talk to you next time.
See you guys.
Bye.